This is the BMW 635 CSI. And no, we're not talking about CSI Miami. We're talking about a car from an era where fuel was cheap, fashion was weird, and German engineers built cars with pure soul.
And this particular one, it's red, angry, and sleeker than your uncle's mustache in 1985. Under this long, majestic hood sits a 3.4-liter inline-six engine.
It has 218 horsepower. In today's standards, not much. But back then, serious business.
It will get you from 0 to 100 in 7.4 seconds. But that's if you have a wind in your back and you're pretty patient.
But hey, it was not meant for drag racing. It was meant for cruising down an autobahn at 200 kilometers, smoking a cigar and a leather jacket on. Alright, let's take a quick stroll down a memory lane. The 635 CSI was BMW's idea of the ultimate grand tour back in the 80s. It's basically the car that said, you know what? I can be fast and stylish. Deal with it.
This is the car that made everyone in the 80s think, I'll get this one when I'm rich enough to never take a bus again.
And it's got all the signature BMW cues. Sharp looks, sleek curves, and a badge that said that when you nod you say, yeah, that's the one I want. Step inside and it's like you walked into a very stylish time machine.
Leather seats, leather dash, leather jacket, and a lot of buttons that feels like they were made by lab guys with coats and ties.
Everything is analog. Dials, sliders, no touchscreens. Just you and a dash that makes you feel like you have a pilot's checklist.
When I first saw this car in the pictures, I didn't really like it. But now, when I see this in person, it's pretty good. I love the hood with vents over there. It gives that sporty vibe. Also, this chrome on the grille. And also, this shark nose reminds me of a shark. So now we come to the side of this car. It has this sporty sleek line.
Como se dice en España, los BBS.
We've got a lot of chrome on this baby. We got it even on the door handles. I love this.
Y la antena de chrome también. Now, speaking about the back of this car, we have an old school retro look.
And a hell of a lot of rubber.
And a double shotgun exhaust pipe.
Pow, pow.
Back in the day, this car cost nearly as much as a brand new Porsche 911. It was a statement.
And now, it's pretty hard to find it, but you can find it from 15 to 30k.
Just make sure it hasn't rusted into a sculpture or turned into an electrical disaster.
So, pros of this car, it's pretty hard. Pros of this car, it's a rolling piece of art. Cons, some parts are harder to find than a good Tinder date.
Alright, so how thirsty is it then?
Let's just say this car treats fuel like a fine wine, and it checks it.
Alright, real talk, it does around 14 liters to 100. If you're being gentle, if you're doing more spirited driving, expect much worse.
The full tank of gas of this car is 70 liters, which sounds fun until you realize that it empties faster than your bank account on a payday.
But you're not buying a 40-year-old Grand Tourer to save the polar bears, are you? You're buying it to feel something. And that something will cost you a full tank of gas every weekend. Now, if you drive this car in the 80, you're most likely a mafia guy. So what would you put in the back of this car?
At least one person or 2 in 4 parts. Okay, let's talk about what it takes to keep one of these running.
First rule of 635 ownership. Always have a toolkit, a multimeter, and a very patient mechanic on speed dial.
It is not impossible to find the parts. It's as common as unicorns with a wrench.
Good news, the M30 engine is basically indestructible if you take good care of it. Bad news, everything around it is. Right, now let's move on to the exhaust test. We have these 2 double pump shotgun exhaust tips.
Let's hear the revs.
Damn, sounds nice. Sounds like German engineering. Sounds like jazz in the 80s. Right, shall we go for a ride?
Of course.
Let's go. Long time since I've driven a manual, so we might end up stalling.
It sounds like a woo, like a.
Is there a turbo in this?
I think so.
Ooh! Also has some pull if you give it some.
Oh, it gives for sure.
Right, but first, I was very surprised when I sat in here of all the electronics.
Oh yeah, it's a lot
Like,
of buttons.
Look at this. If you can see it, look at this. Look at my headrest. It's going up with a button. My Audi 2021 doesn't have that. Is it so low that we're touching, or what's the sound?
It's. You drive an Audi.
Where is the first? Where is the rear?
You drive an Audi. I can drive it for you.
Put it in first.
First here. And okay, just go.
God damn, man. Right,
These Audi drivers are not BMW drivers, you know.
But yeah, at least I know how to use this. Can you hear it? Oh yeah, I know how to use it.
Okay, fair point. Cannot be mad at you.
Alright, let's see. That was a bump and it was silky smooth.
Yeah, it was, because the suspension of this car is pretty nice.
Okay, the steering is
It's like a boat.
it takes
Careful, as a car.
it takes some time for it to actually steer. When you steer it, like it only starts steering after a certain point.
But the wheel is very comfortable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Old school but comfy.
Okay, now then from second gear. 3, 2,
1, let's go. Pretty nice pull. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Really not bad.
It's really good. I didn't floor it. Because
Yeah.
I'm just scared. It's an old car, but
Yeah.
it drives well.
In
Pretty
general, it was very nice. Like the engine, you felt it. You know, I even felt some throwback. Look at his arm. It's a true BMW driver with this one arm.
Actually, he's just jealous.
I'm not jealous. Bro thinks he's Vin Diesel. I'm Vin Diesel.
Benzene.
So the BMW 635 CSI, it's not fast by today's numbers. It's not economical, and it's not even practical.
But it's really elegant and stylish. It's good looking and also a good driver's car.
And if you're into that old school driving experience and that retro cool factor, this car gets it.
So, pros of this car is that it's nice, good looking, sharp, and all that stuff. Cons of it is the constant urge to look back when you park it. That's it.
Some cars are built to impress, some to last. This one, both.
And it looks damn good doing it.